it is there, but in most instances, our government make it difficult for whoever wants to come. Right? It's like they could they could say, oh, we want 60% of your crew to be Zimbabwe. And someone is not going to risk their project. You know, like the 60% of my crew is going to be Zimbabweans and I know nothing about Zimbabwe. So it's about those kind of conditions. And then yes, because we've worked on some that come, but it's here and there. Yeah. So that's mostly on government policies, I'll put it, where they sort of need to ease them up a little so that people can come. No one will come to Zimbabwe to shoot something 100% of their budget. When next door in South Africa, they know if they go to South Africa, they're going to get like 30-40% back. So it's not favorable here.
Crew that they can find in South Africa. So we definitely are very disadvantaged. As soon as somebody's looking at Southern Africa, then why would you choose Zimbabwe over South Africa, where you've got a much more developed? So we need some kind of way to attract people. And unless that happens, then there's no real reason for that other country to decide to pick us. We would be very happy to co-produce with another country, but are they happy to co-produce with us is the question.
And I think another point in relation to co-production is if you look at Nollywood, Nollywood started with zero state support. Nollywood started without any co-production. But now, somehow they seem to have attracted the eye of investors. Harvard a few years ago did a big study on the profit, potential profit that's in the Nigerian film industry. And the Nigerian film industry contributed. So a few years back, Nigeria leapfrogged South Africa as the biggest economy on the continent. And you know why? Because they added in the receipts from Nollywood. And so Nollywood actually made Nigeria become the superpower economically on the continent. And so you find that they did not necessarily need co-productions to begin with. They just went on and did it. They just did their thing. They produced the volumes, they became visible, and then they got noticed. Because capital also goes about sniffing out, where the profits are. And the Bongo film industry in Tanzania is the same. They now have lots of corporate actions with many European countries, South American countries, but they didn't start out with them. If they had wanted to go out and beg for them, they would never have found them. But what they did was they just made their films. And most Bongo films, you wouldn't know about them in Zimbabwe because they are all in Swahili. They are local language films. But they've got a market, a local market. They are huge. Everywhere you go in Zanzibar and so on, the DVDs are everywhere and the stories are everywhere and so on.
I would consider it a director's statement. So I can feel you being a strong director, fighting for women's rights. I like how the way you want to visualize it, and in a way that it's not another cry for equality, it celebrates the beauty. So that's very strong, because this is a bit different to other films. This is unique. And I can feel that you are the only one doing it, but now I'm not sure, because you need to prove me that you have the access.
I've seen that already. That was our opening ceremony in a very big theater. And this is the map of Munich. This is where we play. This is all the different cinemas we have. And just to get a quick idea about JobFest, like how many films we have, how many guests. So it's we have 2 documentary film festivals in Germany, and we are like the same size. So we are like one of the biggest in Germany. And yeah, that's it. And then there you can see our visitors, how it developed from the last few years. And now I just want to talk a bit about Job Network Africa. I told you already that this is a special focus, and we really want to promote films from Africa, because we not only want to screen films about Africa by European filmmakers, because we really think it makes a difference, because there are different perspectives, there's a different feeling to it, a different aesthetic. So, and I think in order to tell the story of Africa, we need the authentic voices, and it's a journey. We are getting there, but it's a question of getting the films. It's a question of kind of educating our audiences, in order to make them get used to other.